Midweek here as we dive into our Noyes notes and 1 degree outside today. You can always find all of our videos at 1degreeoutside.com. This is the next 24 hours and the big themes of the coming days in Noyes notes. And they go this way. For most of us, the showers we get today, and there will be some of them around, they're not going to amount to much rain. I got to tell you, tomorrow there's going to be some showers or a thunderstorm around, but there's not enough of them to, again, really amount to much rain. So a lot of us could use the rain. You don't get it. Those who don't necessarily need it so much are going to pick up a little bit more. We'll talk about that here in a second. The new comfortable air arrives Thursday night. The thunderstorms and showers on Friday that are going to be here and there with the cold front. It brings in the new air. Once that new air is in, it's going to stay for the weekend. It looks like a gorgeous weekend. If you're watching on social media, click the link to see the rest of the 24-hour forecast. Otherwise, on our homepage and YouTube, we'll dive right in. So here's what's going on next 24 hours in terms of total rainfall amounts. You'll watch it pile up in Vermont. This is where we get thunderstorms that develop today in upstate New York. Some of them maybe on the strong to severe side and then bleed across the state line into parts of Vermont. And they will kind of weaken as they come into New Hampshire. But you can see you get a little bit more rain than everybody else as well. But as for southeast New Hampshire, southern Maine running into northeastern Massachusetts, nope, not going to be the case. This is where we're going to find very limited rainfall amounts out of what will just be essentially scattered showers. And I can show that to you here in the radar forecast over the course of the day for our Wednesday. Notice at midday, sure, there are definitely some showers around here and there. There may even be a downpour that develops embedded in some of these. And in Connecticut, it's not impossible that you get a rumble of thunder during the course of the afternoon to the early evening. But look at how few of them there are overall. Do they come and they go? Yes. Should you be at least ready for a passing shower? Yes. If you got your golf game going, do you want the golf umbrella? Yes. At the same time, do you see a lot of action here even as we get to 6 p.m.? No, not really. Again, it's western New England where some of this stuff bleeds out of upstate New York and starts to come in, and that's where you get most of the action that'll start bleeding into the White Mountains by the time we get deeper into the evening, and that would be about it. So in terms of severe weather, the threat for isolated severe storms with potential damaging wind, maybe a little bit of hail is in upstate New York, but again, does come right up to and may just bleed over the state lines into western Connecticut, western Mass, and western Vermont. High temperatures today are cool relative to what we've become accustomed to over the last few weeks. We're talking about temperatures in the 70s. The only thing is, remember what we talked about in our Insights video yesterday, which is still posted on our homepage, 1degreeoutside.com, and I'll have a new Insights video coming up shortly, but we've got humidity that's still with us. So even though you're running in the 70s, you still certainly have a muggy feeling that's with just about everybody. When you get across parts of northern New England, look, Colebrook doesn't get beyond 75, and look at Farmington, Maine, Rumford, Maine, South Paris, Maine, about 71, 72 degrees. So it's going to be humid, but it's not like you get very warm at all across much of northern New England. When you get into the great north, when we get across portions of northern Maine into the Canadian provinces, we're mostly in the 70s, though Fort Kent may be able to hit 80 because you get a little bit more in the way of sunshine. All right, so in terms of what happens overnight tonight, we're going to back down to about 65 to 70. It's a mild, kind of muggy night for you here, but we get ready for the change that comes in tomorrow. Again, grab the app on the App Store or Google Play. You'll be able to follow the showers as they come through in the past plus future mode on the radar tab. That's my favorite way to watch it. You can see where they've been and then see where they're forecast to go. Hope you have a great day. See you with Insights in just a little bit.